What is up, guys? Under the stage, today I'm going to be making what if Naruto was neglected and had a special Dojutsu. So, guys, this is going to be a collaboration between me and the YouTuber called What is. If you have been subscribed to my channel for long enough, you know that I've made collaborations with him in the past. So, guys, before I start this what if, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to go and subscribe to his channel too, because part 2 will be posted there or will be uploaded there. So without any further ado, let's get into the what if. In this what if, I'm going to say that Naruto is born with two siblings, Menma and Narume. So while Naruto was being born, I'm going to say that the Sage of Six Paths was just wandering the world as Chakra, and he was searching for a person who is strong enough or who has a strong body which he can reincarnate into. So he saw that Naruto was about to be born, and Naruto had a strong body. So he decided to reincarnate into Naruto. But for some reason the reincarnation failed, and the Sage of Six Paths was pushed out of Naruto's body. But what the Sage of Six Paths noticed was that while he was being pushed back, something was left inside Naruto's body. He saw that Naruto was given a power in a form of a dojutsu. So the Sage of Six Paths decided to leave information. He decided to leave like a little bit of his chakra to inform Naruto what happened. So the Sage of Six Paths left a little bit of chakra inside Naruto, and he was off because the reincarnation failed, and he didn't want to try again because he might kill the child. So after that, Naruto was born, and Obito arrives and takes Naruto aside and says, if Minato doesn't step away from Kushina, he's going to kill Naruto. So Minato stepped away because he didn't want his child to die. So he stepped away from Kushina, and Obito threw Naruto in the air. Minato took the other two babies and teleported to where Naruto was and took them to a safe house. After putting the babies in the safe house, Minato teleported back to where Obito was holding Kushina, and he took Kushina and put her in the safe house and went to fight Obito. So this time I'm going to say that Minato finished fighting Obito a lot faster, and Obito had to retreat because he was too injured to fight. So Obito retreated, and Minato went to where the Ninetales was and took his family because he wanted to see the Ninetales inside his children. So he took his children and his wife to where the Ninetales was, and while he was studying the death reversal hand signs, Hiruzen showed up and said, Minato, you don't have to sacrifice yourself. Let me die for my village, or let me protect my village. So Hiruzen would perform the death reversal. So Hiruzen sacrificed himself to seal the Ninetales inside Minato's children. So Hiruzen is going to split up the Ninetales into 50% chakra, 45% chakra, and a full soul. So he's going to see 50% inside Narume, 45% inside Menma, and 5% of the chakra inside Kushina, and the rest of the soul is going to be put inside Naruto. And when the soul was just sealed, Naruto's Dojutsu is going to activate because the soul of the Ninetales chakra was trying to get out and was putting a lot of strain in Naruto's body, and the Dojutsu activated because of that. And Naruto's Dojutsu activated for like 2 seconds, and Minato and Kushina saw that and thought that Naruto was possessed by the Ninetales, and they started looking at Naruto differently. They started hating Naruto because they hated the Ninetales. So Naruto's life from then was going to be hell. So we now time skip to when Naruto was 4 years old and he was just sitting while watching his two siblings playing with their parents or his parents too, and Naruto was just sitting there being ignored by them. And while Naruto was sitting there, I'm going to say that Minato called Naruto and said, "Naruto, come over here." And Naruto went there running because he was being acknowledged by his parents. His parents were finally calling him to play with them. So Naruto went there running. And Minato says, "Naruto, today I'm going to train you how to fight." And Minato was putting on a fake smile in his face. And Naruto was happy because when his father talks to him, he never smiles. And he was seeing this for the first time. He was seeing his father smile at him. And Naruto said, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." And Minato said, "Naruto, I want you to throw a punch at me as hard as you can." Naruto threw a flimsy punch, and Minato says, "Hmm, let me show you how you throw a punch." Minato threw a powerful punch at Naruto, and Naruto fell out. Let's say Naruto flew, and he hit the ground very, very hard. And Naruto was pretty much hurt, and they all started looking at Naruto and saying, "He's a weakling and he's a demon." And they all went inside the house. Naruto was angry and sad. He didn't know what was happening, he didn't know why they treated him this way, and he didn't like it. So after this, Naruto did his best to avoid his parents and his siblings because Menma and Narume adopted the style of their parents. They started treating Naruto like trash. Even if now they see Naruto, they just like beat him up or make fun of him. So Naruto started avoiding his family. And I'm going to time skip to when Naruto was 5 years old. I'm going to say that Naruto was coming back from playing when he saw a man entering his house. So Naruto just went there, and when he opens the door, he saw that this man was Jiraiya, and he has seen Jiraiya when he was little. So he knew that this man was Jiraiya, and he was wondering why Jiraiya was here. So when Naruto went inside the house, they told him that this is Jiraiya here came with good news. He told us that your two siblings are going to save the world. So they needed Naruto to move on to start his two siblings training because Naruto is going to be a burden. He's going to just delay the two siblings training, and Naruto has to move out. So Naruto was told this, and there was nothing he could do. So he just accepted, and the next day Naruto moved out to the apartment, and Naruto was very, very, very angry. So Naruto decided to start training because he knows that if he wants to live a better life, he has to be a ninja so that people wouldn't pick on him. So Naruto decided to train and pick up like books from the library and start training or referencing to them. So Naruto started training and training and training. After like a week of training, Naruto just felt a sharp pain in his eyes, and Naruto didn't know what was happening, so he decided to go home. And when he went home, while he was still feeling the pain, he decided to wash his face. When he was washing his face, he looked at the mirror and saw his eyes were red, and he didn't know what was happening. From the shock, Naruto passed out, and when he woke up, he saw that he was in a place full of water, and there was an old man sitting, floating in the air. So Naruto was pretty spooked, and he thought that he had died. So the old man said, "Oh, you finally awoke it, or you finally activated it." Naruto said, "Activated what?" The old man says, "Your eyes." Naruto said, "My eyes." Oh, and Naruto remembered that his eyes were red and said, "Oh, what about my eyes? They are just red." And the old man said that long time ago, or when you were being born, I tried to reincarnate into your body, but it failed. And as a result of that, you got an amazing power. Naruto said, "An amazing power?" And the old man said, "Yes. This power has never been seen in this world, because this power is a special power. Because you are an Uzumaki, and when I tried to enter your body, your body rejected my chakra, and I couldn't do that. So your own chakra and my chakra mixed together, and that gave you a dojutsu. This dojutsu is very powerful, because this dojutsu can like let you copy any dojutsu that you want. Now to say any dojutsu that I want, and because now to still a knucklehead, he says, what is a dojutsu?" And the old man says, "A dojutsu is like a power where you can manifest it using your eyes, or your eyes, the power that is controlled by your eyes." And I said, "Okay, is it really that awesome?" The serious sister said, "Yes, and this power is going to make you the most powerful person in this world." So Naruto said, how to use it, and the serious sister said, "You have to train." And the salesperson said, "Before you go, this power is going to grant you two things. You can copy any dojutsu that you want, and you have access to all the affinities. And if you have all affinities, you can even unlock aka Genkai, or if it more than that." So Naruto said, "Okay, I will train." So Naruto woke up, and he felt proud of himself, or he felt happy, because something was going right once in his life. So he decided to start training. He's going to train for 4 years until he's 9 years old. And Naruto, yeah, I'm going to say that he was just training and training and training, and he had already unlocked all the five chakra natures, but he hasn't copied any other dojutsu. He just uses his own. So Naruto, yeah, he enrolls at the academy, and from the first day that he goes to the academy, his two siblings saw him entering in the classroom, and they started making fun of Naruto, and the whole class was laughing at Naruto. They were making fun of Naruto too. So Naruto just ignored them and went to his seat. He went to the back of the class and sat there, and Iruka arrives and said, "I'm going to be your teacher. I hope you will be ninjas." So that's what Iruka said. I'm going to time skip to the graduation. So Naruto, he aces the exam, and is given his Chunin headband. Oh no, Jonin. Sorry for the mistake. He's given his Kenin headband, and is assigned into Team 7, and he was told to wait with his teammates to wait for their instructor. And in the team is going to be Menma, Menma, Sakura, Sasuke, and Narume, including Naruto. So after waiting for a while, they were getting sick. After waiting for a while, they were getting sick of waiting for this instructor, and they thought that this instructor is going to be some irresponsible jerk, because they have been waiting for like an hour, and this person hasn't showed up yet. So they think that this person is either a loser, or he just doesn't care. So After a while of waiting, Kakashi or their team instructor shows up, and Naruto here doesn't do the prank like he did in canon. He just sits there, and Kakashi tells them to meet him in the roof, and they all went there, and Kakashi asks them about their goals and dreams, and Naruto says, I want to be the strongest and I want to be Hokage, and they all, Menma, Narume, Sakura and Sasuke looked at Naruto, and when it comes to Menma and Narume, they say they want to be Hokage, and when it comes to Sakura, she says that she wants to mm, be with, and she didn't say nothing. She didn't say who. So when it comes to Sasuke, here I'm going to say that the Uchiha massacre didn't happen. I'm going to say that Sasuke wants to be the head of the family, or he wants to be the head of the Uchiha clan. So Kakashi, yes, says you're all boring, and they all they all did the bell test. I'm not going to cover that. I'm just going to skip that. So they spent 1 month doing direct missions, catching cats, and doing let's say just catching cats. And after like 1 month of doing direct missions, Menma and Narume were getting sick of doing direct missions, and they decided to ask their father for like a hiring mission, and they got it. But guys, this is where I'm going to end it off, and I know that I made a lot of mistakes. Sorry for that. I haven't been recording in a while, and I'm a bit rusty. So, guys, this is where I'm going to end it off. I hope that I do what is will do a better job than me. So, peace.